I've been listening to the Danger Club podcast since its inception, and I want you to know that as I've got older, I've been talking about brandy and cigars, and I don't like Fulton. I don't bloody like him. If you want to subscribe to the Danger Club podcast, head on down to dangerclub.com/Patreon or whatever address it is required.
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
Execute the bears, leave the juggler alone.
No, go for the juggler.
And they both fall off the unicycles.
Are you not entertained?
There's a strange creature. It has a humanoid body. It has the head of a crocodile.
I immediately play the Rakshasa card.
His eyes glance at his teacup. Only by bringing together the knowledge of all of the conspirators can you find the Patchwork Lord. 3 of you and the Benedetti are going to be very, very good friends.
The adventure continues now.
Shitty ghost.
Could somebody explain to me where James is back? James is back. I looked at my Huel for a second, and you were gone.
I did. I mumbled something.
And
He used his windy escape.
you windy escaped from me, and I hate
My wind pillow.
oh my god!
This is good, going well so far.
Russ's
My
entire
fucking
mic
mic
has just fallen off the table.
It's because Colin's not here.
Jesus. Colin's not here, so yes, I'm handling the tech for this record, and the second we've pressed record, the entire studio has just fallen apart. Oh my god!
It's right. It's fine.
You good? You happy?
Yeah.
You got things in place.
I got the comfy chair. I got the comfy chair.
You're imminently in danger of dying during the next hour of recording.
Nope.
Feeling happy?
Yeah.
Good. All right. It's 2024. Let's kick this. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Danger Club podcast. Worth it for that.
We are in the new year, are we?
We are in the new year.
Is this the
Yes,
first show in the new year?
It's not. I think it's the second show of the new year.
Okay.
We're losing track of time at the moment, Dangerlings, because this is the very last record of 2023 for us.
If you listen to the splendid Patreon show of Stranger Things, Danger Things rather, not Stranger Things.
Professional.
Fuck that. Then you'd heard that we talked about resolutions. How's everyone's resolutions going?
Good.
Didn't actually get around to saying mine.
No, you didn't have time.
No.
Yeah, everyone's paid to hear.
Is anyone doing Sober January?
What?
Is anyone doing Sober January?
No.
Yeah. Honestly,
Wow.
Dangerlings, that mild-mannered Dan, I think that's probably the most grumpy I've ever seen him, was at the end of Dry January when you did it one year.
I did it once. It was the worst month of my life.
It was. I was like, how'd it go? Like, how was every week? You just got more and more like, this is the fucking worst. I hate my life. This is bollocks. You just turned to Matt Berry, but on a really bad, sort of angry bender about why. It's like, this is awful. It's the worst fucking year of my life.
If ever there's a time that you really need a pint, it's fucking January.
Yeah, exactly. It's a terrible idea.
Dreadful.
Do you know what? The best time we did it was really easy to do a sober month, was March, actually.
Yeah.
Because you kind of got through the birthdays, you kind of got through all that kind of stuff, and then March is a bit of it's not quite spring, not quite things, but things are getting better.
Yeah.
And you can that was quite an easy month to stop. If you are thinking, but yeah, Sober January, fuck that. I'm doing my taxes. I don't need a drink after my taxes every year.
I should say we haven't got Colin here, so if someone could do us a disclaimer about if you do want to stop drinking, then that's fine. But if you don't, then that's fine.
Yeah, we're all on the drink, aren't we? Yeah. Unanimous Danger Club. Right,
no, Jesus Christ! Yeah. I'm like, I can see Colin's point right now. Now being in charge of the tech, I don't want to touch a drop at the moment. I'm so stressed about keeping this all running.
Oh yeah.
How are we going to, Scott? How do you think you're going to cope without Colin here? Do you need one of us to like constantly challenge you to contests for things and like try and roll on all of your stuff?
Yeah. If you could just challenge me on perception checks, that'd be great. Even if you're not in the scene, but you can also see the thing that my character's in, that'd be cool.
You need
I do. Having put that out there, I've scaled back on the drink as well. Actually, found it very easy to like drink, and obviously in gigs and stuff like that. I mean, green rooms and things and places that are like boozy heavy. So ages ago I stopped drinking at home. I didn't have any booze in the house, and it was well good. And I was like, yeah, great, cool. And I found like things that were enjoyable. You better sleep if you're not drinking, like just great.
More energy. Definitely get much more energy.
My mum panicked for my birthday and then didn't know what to send me, so she sent me 2 crates of beer and a bottle of whiskey. So that's just in my house now.
What whiskey? What whiskey?
Talisker. Like she knows a whiskey. Like it's good whiskey. Yeah.
That's a nice whiskey.
Hope you guys are looking forward to some Christmas presents. That's all I'm going to say.
I got you a bottle of beer.
I look forward to enjoying that whiskey in this studio with our 3 shared mugs between the 6 of us.
Yeah, man.
We can just pass a mug of whiskey around the table.
Oh, we need to buy mugs, actually.
We need some mugs.
We need some mugs. I think we should invest in some Danger mugs.
Dangerlings, can we borrow some of your mugs? Because hopefully you've bought some excellent mugs from the Danger Club podcast store, which has been live for a couple of months. I don't know why we're trailing it now. It went live back in November, but
Yeah.
I hope you got something.
Can we order from our own shop?
We can order from our own shop, but what happens then is the printer takes a hefty cut from it and ends up being more expensive than if we just made them ourselves. But we can get them all.
You can get lots of cool designs of things not exclusive to our patron. So these are cool little designs that we've put on there. We've got some stuff.
Mate,
come on. This is.
Well, I don't want to because I don't know if they're live. The things that I've seen. You could get a mug with our faces on it, not our face, our character's face.
Oh Jesus! Now I'm designing a mug with our faces on it. Am I right? Okay.
And some other stuff. And so you could get a beanie. Do you like wearing beanies, Scott?
No.
You can get a cap, maybe, potentially.
I thought you were going to say a cat. Danger Club cat.
You can do, they have the option of doing cat feeding mats. And
Nice.
I am tempted to put one on there so we can have a kind of a Kaplan tribute. Kaplan's not dead, I should say that.
An homage.
An homage, that's the one. We can get one an homage to Kaplan and one an homage to the cat that lives in this house that sometimes tries to break it. Cosmo that sometimes tries to kick the door in while we're recording.
He just likes to have a look.
Just likes to have a look.
He's a lovely cat.
He's curious.
Yeah.
And we know what happens to curious cats.
They get GPS trackers put on them. He literally has a GPS tracker on. I was like, what's that box? She was like, yeah.
But yes, hopefully you found something you like in there. I should say, if you are a t-shirt patron or a Velda's Mage Armor patron, don't worry, you will never see the designs that you get, the exclusive designs. You're never going to see them on the merch store. They are just for you. I am trying to figure out some fun stuff we can do for merch patrons as well, so we can do something. But we'll see about that, because first we've got to see about what is going on in the Midnight Circus.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna have to do a little bit of a catch up, aren't we? Because 2 of you were not here when we did in the last episode. We had a real.
That's right. We're doing game.
Real change around of the guard. So when we last were with the Danger Club, you were in the Midnight Circus. It's an old, strange circus where things seem to be not quite right. You met a lovely giant lady, big lady outside, called Auntie Disestablishmentarianism. Thank you, Stu. Auntie was a juggler who had fallen on hard times and was desperate to become famous once again. And so Bubba offered to sing a song about how wonderful she was to make the crowd fall in love with her again. And you marched into the big top, and he sang a song that was so good that everyone started cheering for Bubba, whereupon the juggling lady got furious and attacked you, along with 4 unicycling bears. Yep, this is main show. This wasn't a weird Christmas special. There were 4 unicycling bears.
Still not the strangest fight we've ever had.
No.
So there we go.
Probably not. So you fought them. You crushed the bears. The bears constantly crit failed their unicycle checks and fell off their unicycles. You butchered them. You took down the juggler. And you were applauded by the ringmaster. You have met the ringmaster of the Midnight Circus, a Rakshasa called Benedetti. Benedetti is so he has the body, he's a humanoid body, is wearing a fine kind of ringmaster's costume, but very, very finely made. and he has the head of a crocodile, and his hands are the wrong way around. That's a Rakshasa thing. He's got a left hand on his right arm and a right hand on his left arm. And I've realised now that I can't say that without actually trying to cross my hands.
Yeah.
To try and understand that.
And you put them both together and turn around.
I'm doing a kind of
What's all about?
Yeah.
weird crossed jazz handy kind of motion to say
I
that.
presume this creature's based on some sort of mythology or something make up.
It's Indian, I believe.
I think it probably is, yeah.
What's with that, guys? Like, why do people invent such weird creatures? I mean, it's wonderful, really, that humanity's sort of. I guess it's maybe like whispers over time.
I fucking love fantasy games and TTRPGs for the inclusion of like the global myths and like fantasy creatures from around the world, because there's a bunch of writers in various departments going like, God, you'll never, guess what they've got in Russia, like, or like there's these old tales of like different countries, and there was like, you think the West had vampires? Well, there's blood drinking fucking beasties in the East that you wouldn't have, and I just think that's really fucking cool.
Yeah,
I like it.
I love Chinese vampires who can't turn corners.
They can't turn corners.
They're the hopping vampires. They're in Pathfinder. They're in quite a few systems, but yeah, they hop after you and they can move incredibly quickly, but they can't turn around corners. And so you can go to some houses and the corridors are like zigzags, because if Chinese vampires come after you, they can't chase you down the zigzag. I love that. I love that. You can tell when something is a real mythical creature because it'll have one thing to it that sounds like it was come up with on the fly when someone asked an awkward question during a storytelling session.
Yeah,
it's like my hands are back to front.
Yeah.
Like, what?
It'll hop after you, it'll get you. Yeah, but what if I just went around a corner?
Can't do it.
No, can't go around a corner.
Can't do corners. No more questions. Thank you. Good night.
Yes.
It's good because it keeps them weird, because back in the day people were coming up with shit like that, and the temptation obviously with TTRPGs as power scales is just to make bigger and more dangerous versions of dragons. And we're like, dragons are played out, let's give us some weird stuff. And the weirdest stuff is usually, although people are coming up with fresh stuff now that isn't tied to any like mythology, but like these days you can go back and be like, what, this fucking, people used to think this existed, putting that in the fucking game, that's fun. I like it.
So you have met something weird, and that weird thing is this Rakshasa, Benedetti. Obviously, it's very hard to say Rakshasa and not try and slip into a Sean Connery.
Definitely
Rakshasa.
It's even harder now.
And Benedetti has. You had a little chat with him. He told you a little bit. You basically were like, "Can we just go to the Striding Fortress?" And he's explained a bit about it, and then he's told you that. It seems like you and Benedetti are going to be very, very good friends, and that's where we sort of dropped things off. So we'll pick up in this room. This room is a cage, if you remember. It's a beautiful golden cage, huge, like 2 stories high, covered with velveteen drapes. It's got a thick carpet in it. It's got all these overstuffed chairs, big cushions. It's sumptuously decorated, and it's got a little table on it. Bless you, Ross.
Sorry.
That's all right. He's allergic to luxury. It's got a little table on it with a teapot and some cups laid out. Benedetti himself has been stirring a teacup and occasionally sipping from it while the whole time he's seen you. Velda and Shania will have you come in and rejoin everyone.
Just for the new peeps as well. We played the right card for the Rakshasa last game, which gives us +4 to sense motive checks on them.
+4 to any perception checks while you are in this room.
Great.
Yes, that card is just hovering in the air, glowing.
I'd like to immediately see what I can see. Can I use this die? This didn't really roll for me in the last game. It is Velda's die. Maybe it's just feeling a bit hard to... No, it's still shit. Still shit. That would be a not very great... Skills. Oh my goodness, going from one system to another. That would be a 20. Dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Okay, you look around the room. The room... you don't really notice anything beyond what we've originally said.
No, that's okay.
From this. In terms of getting a sense of Benedetti himself, he seems untrustworthy, but he doesn't seem... he doesn't seem... Yeah, he doesn't... You don't forget that you don't see him, like, readying a spell or going into a combat stance or anything. He doesn't seem aggressive towards you. He seems genuinely interested. So he sits down in the comfy chair and gestures to some of the chairs around the room if you want to sit down, and he sips on his tea.
I'd like to percept the chair. No, I'm joking.
I love that you hate rolling dice most of the time because it involves doing math, and as soon as it's just like you get a bonus, you're suddenly like, oh, fuck
I don't hate rolling dice. I just hate rolling like fortitude and perception and reflex. They're not very good.
Yeah, they are quite low for you.
Yeah. Arcane every day.
Is it please, my friends? Have a seat. Tell me what can Benedetti do to help you?
Patchwork Prince Fortress, please.
Of course.
We have someone we need to get back.
You have lost someone?
Well, they kind of lost themselves, let's be honest. We've done a lot of shit in our time, but no, this was on him. But yes.
Very careless of you.
I mean, literally just said it was his fault, but yeah, okay.
You want to find... The trouble is you... Bless you.
Are you allergic to luxury, Fulton?
Yeah, mate.
Yes, I'm ill.
You're they are stuffed with cat fur.
Yeah.
You cannot simply walk... One does not simply walk into the striding a fortress. You cannot...
Can you stride in?
Yes, that's how you do it.
Oh, okay,
it's over there. Off you go. Good luck. No.
Yeah, yes, confidently strut.
The Patchwork Lord, in his striding a fortress, it is constantly on the move around the realm. It is impossible to know where the striding fortress is unless you have the particular powers. How much do you know about the Harrowed Realm?
Not much.
I actually live kind of near Harrow.
Isn't there an officers' academy here? Or something like that?
Yeah. It's in North London,
A
guys.
school somewhere.
The Harrowed Realm.
Hashtag close those birds.
How is that never connected? Oh, dear.
Can I actually, on that, can I do an arcane check? Would it be arcane or occultism?
I'll let you go for Arcana.
Oh, right, okay.
If you know anything about the Harrowed Realm?
Oh, flipping heck. Having 38. I love maths. 2 19s are 38.
38.
I know everything about the Harrowed Realm.
You know everything there is to know in the scope of magic research about the Harrowed Realm, which is nothing. You have never heard of it. But bear in mind, with a roll that high, you know that you've done a lot of research on
If anyone's going to know about it, I
Yeah.
should know about it, and I've never heard of it.
No, so this is something obscure. You certainly don't think of it's a real place. You can't think of anywhere on the map that is called the Harrowed Realm.
Yes. Are we inside the machine?
Inside the water machine.
There was like a wishing...
It's like a vending machine.
Yes, a sort of law fortune-telling machine, and I believe we might be in it. Look at the inner workings, look at the mechanics, look at the wooden food, the moon on a stick, all that shit. That's what you want, isn't it?
Yeah, moon on a stick.
Yeah.
The Harrowed Realm is a beautiful place. I suspect maybe there is somewhere outside of the realm, but I have never read of it. I'm going to French.
Well,
we are traveling all around the Europe.
let me tell you, friends, what fuck up this Gauloise.
Oh dear. The realm was once ruled by a powerful god who created everything until she was killed by the conspirators, the most powerful heroes in the realm that brought down God and took control of the realm.
They know the 9 princes, the 9 things.
The 9 kings.
The 9 conspirators.
Right.
That is what we are known as.
So you killed a god.
We killed the god.
How does one do that?
We ambushed God when she was not expecting it, and we devoured her.
Oh, you ate her.
We all ate a different part of God.
What did you eat?
I ate the tongue.
It's what makes me so good with my words.
Oh. So if you eat a part of a god, then you become that good at that part.
Yes.
So
You want to eat a god? A god?
What? Yeah.
You see, I'm very good with the words.
Yes, yes, clearly worked an absolute treat. Yes.
No, I wouldn't like to eat a god, because with great power comes great responsibility.
Not in my experience.
Yes, gods are often, are quite irresponsible.
Yeah.
Wise words.
The conspirators are rule over the realm now, and each of us keeps a piece of the dancing scarf of the god. A piece. The only piece is remaining. All of those brought together, they guide the way to destroying a fortress. That is how the Patchwork Lord can bring us together, if he ever needs to.
So we need to get some parts of a scarf together to then go to the fortress.
That depends how much you wanted this person back.
So can we have your piece of the scarf?
Well, that is a very interesting proposition. Tell me, why should I give you anything?
Because we asked nicely.
Oh, you make a good point. No, wait. You are new here. You are interesting, but you don't seem to know anything about this.
Is there something that we can do? Is there something that our particular skill set would be helpful to you if we do a little swapsy?
You could be polite for a start. That would help. I've given you my name, and you have not given me anything.
We are I'm pretty sure we did say we're the Danger Club.
Okay, we're the Danger Club.
That was last episode. I don't remember.
I'm Fulton Battlestone. Pleased to meet you.
Hello, Fulton.
My name is Schnarrain. Good to meet you.
Hello, Schnarrain.
Elder Cairnblight.
Hello, Elder.
Wizard.
Necromancer?
No.
Okay.
No, just a wizard. Oh, I'm actually a Harrow reader as well. I do sort of lore reading and tarot and Harrow cards.
Never seen you doing a reading in Harrow, mate.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think that is basically their tarot cards.
It's just quite north for you, isn't it? It's like 2 buses to get there.
Sure. No, I'm pretty sure. Actually,
these are jokes for like 25% of our audience.
That is a generous number.
Yeah.
You read the arrow cards.
I believe so. Yes.
So did God.
Oh.
Until we ate her.
Are you a fair?
I'm a fair with a lot of things.
You gotta introduce yourself.
I'm just checking if they're a fair or not.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Are you a fair?
No.
Felder, is he a fair?
How would I tell?
I could probably tell.
Could you?
I think I have a thing, where I'm good with fae.
All right.
It's going to be more like. I mean, I can. Do they look like fae? Like for my self senses, do I get a sort of sense?
Your self senses,
yeah, I know,
which are not anything to do with fae.
No, not really. No, I'm not fae at all. Really,
your senses are particularly windy.
Ah, yes, by my windy pillow. I can't tell you. I don't know.
Can I do a perception check?
Can I?
I'm sure it should be able to.
A religion check would tell you.
I've got plus 16 in religion. I'll do it.
Go on. I've got a plus 2.
What have you got?
It's a bad roll.
It's not a good roll, everyone.
19. Do I get plus 4? Oh no, that's only on perception.
That's perception. A 19, you don't know if it's a fae or not.
So, I said that I can help. I was lying. It's not true.
Cool.
It's sorry. Okay, don't worry. So we're going to have to do something for you to give us part of this tapestry.
I think that's part of how it goes, right?
As well as the 7 other pieces we need to get, which are all going to be missions to do, yeah?
8, isn't it? There's 9 of them in total.
9. Sorry, 9 missions.
There are 9 conspirators, but one of them is the Patchwork Lord himself.
Oh, okay, so 8.
You've become quite cynical with adventuring, haven't you, Fulton? I mean, it's almost like you want to just sort of like press spacebar to get to the end boss fight.
I am old.
Fucking great.
What's wrong with you all? Like, this is the whole point. It's the journey, not the destination.
I am
Someone's being
older
tortured
now.
in a castle or something like that.
Is he being tortured?
Yeah, he could be
It's not a nice
dying.
area, is it?
Well, we don't know.
They
you
wouldn't
know.
torture a wizard.
That's right. He's probably having a lovely fucking time. He's probably in the lap of luxury, like everybody who's taken captive in a horrible patchwork prison.
The thing is, we have to do this for Ica as quickly as possible. They're supposed to get married.
Exactly.
Maybe we split the party.
No.
No fucking party splits.
What would you like us to do for you?
I'll tell you what, I don't need anything doing for me. Look at my circus. I live in a luxury.
We've just got rid of half the circus.
They'll be back. Nobody stays away for
Baby back.
I want my baby back. No, they'll be back. Nobody stays away in the Harrowed Realm for long. They'll be back tomorrow.
Ah, fair enough. What, the same people or just people in general?
It depends if they will come back they will come back into the man molds, and then it depends if they get stolen away or not. But with luck, they'll be back.
The man molds?
Mind molds.
Oh.
The man molds. No, the
man molds.
The small hairy one was right. The man molds.
The man molds.
The man
That
molds.
sounds like something you'd need a strong ointment for.
The man molds are...
I've got the man molds. Oh, God.
The man molds are they are where people come from. You don't have man molds where you are from?
Sort of. It's called the opposite sex. Generally.
I came from my mother.
Everybody comes from my mother.
Did you not come from the birth hole? I sort of imagine
what they call it.
Yeah, I sort of imagine you're literally born from the rock. Yeah, it's a day hole, night hole.
The birth hole is fully dilated now.
I think we got a boulder.
I can see the beard. They come from a mother. Yes, they come from life.
The man molds.
From the man molds in the west.
It's very gender specific.
Which is where they are tended to by Mazali, the weaver.
Oh,
she helps to.
Hold on, a weaver uses molds. It's a very strange place.
She helps to sculpt She helps to sculpt all of the people into what they are meant to be, and then sets them on the way. So long as they don't get stolen away.
Things work differently here.
What do you mean now? What do you mean by stolen? You've mentioned that twice now.
Story stuff is very valuable. The stuff of people. That is, it is a powerful substance. Sometimes it is very valuable to the night peddler and to the TikTok man. So sometimes they are stolen away.
The TikTok man.
The TikTok man.
That's right.
Is he formerly known as X?
No,
that
does that mean that the weaver could make someone that looks like me and I can have a new brother?
Why would you want that?
Yes, why would we want that?
Just thinking.
Once someone is born in the man mold, she usually follows their plans to make them who they are supposed to be. If you were to make somebody who they weren't supposed to be, that would... I don't know what would happen there.
Is she a conspirator?
See.
Where does she live?
She lives out to the east, where her workshop is, where she tends the man molds.
Okay,
could you give us a map or some directions?
Yeah, could you put it on the map?
I don't have a map. You have
do you have like a flying carpet or something we can borrow?
See, yes. You would just sit on this carpet and wish that you were there.
Okay, that's perfect. Thank you very much.
Splendid. I've always wanted to do this. Felder sits down.
He just watches as you all get down, as two of you get down and sit on the carpet.
Oh, it needs a magic word. Mash.
Carpet.
Alakazam.
Up. Fly.
Trimmings.
I can see
Gordon's alive. It's not working.
No.
Jafar cakes.
It's not working. This is something you are learning about me.
Zip zap
was this one of your hilarious jokes?
See, I am a liar.
It's just fucking straight up lie.
Yes,
not even trying to be funny.
So there's not other conspirators and nothing about a dancing scarf.
I don't always lie. I just sometimes lie.
Okay,
so if it's not a magical carpet, you won't mind me keeping it. And Velda just eyeballs him as he rolls up the rug.
Start rolling. Why do you want my rug?
Well, because it's probably not magical. Maybe it is.
Every time you don't tell us where a conspirator is or how we get a scarf, Velda takes it.
Goose!
We will take
I felt sure
an
that was a
item
keyword.
of furniture.
Right. So, how can we have your scarf?
I propose a game.
Okay, what game?
Ja, was game.
It has been so long since I had people who were truly entertaining. The thing about the Starlikin is that they live out their lives in the same way every time. They get so boring. They even get bored with each other. Exactly. Are you on like the wizard yawns?
What? I'm very tired after rolling up that rug.
That's fine. I can tell you he yawns because he is so old. I yawn because...
How dare you? Where am I?
I yawn because I am bored of seeing the same circus show all of the time. The show that you just put on is the most interesting thing I've seen in as long as I can remember. So let's play a game. I have told you that I usually lie. I am untrustworthy. It is one of my traits. So I challenge you. If you can catch me in a lie, if you can I will give you 5 questions. If you can prove that I am a lion to you with these 5 questions, then I will give you my token and I will help you as much as I can. But if you cannot prove that I am a liar, then I get to keep one of you.
Deal.
I thought he said lion to start with. I was like, ha!
Pretty sure Rakshasas are normally tigers, but I don't think it's represented.
Has anyone got the liar on their thing?
I'll give you a moment to talk. He kind of leans back and sips his teacup. And my token is very well hidden, so violence will get you nowhere.
I've got the liar here. Haven't we already got a Rakshasa?
Well, yeah, we've already played a card for this situation. I don't know.
And it gives us +4 perception. So who we could see through his lies? Maybe see a clue or something.
sense motive is based on perception, I think, in this system.
Is it?
So.
Well, there we are. Is anyone good at sense motive?
It won't be on your skills. It's just it'll be, but I think it's just perception. That's what I mean.
I think he's got a tell anyway, hasn't he? He looks down at his drink every time. Do you know?
Oh yeah.
Maybe he's got a tell.
We sussed that out last time, didn't we? Has he got a cup of tea in his hand?
He does have a cup of tea in his hand.
Okay.
He's drinking from it. Yeah, he takes a lot.
I ask him a question. Do you like me?
First the question.
No,
he looks at you. He's like, he looks you up and down. He says, "No, I don't like you."
Does he look at his tea at all?
Give me a perception check.
Ooh.
Have you got anything that can help him in this perception check?
I was going to say, can I also make a perception check? Because I think he's made it quite clear what he's going to be doing.
Natural 20.
A natural 20.
Forget it.
A critical success. He does glance at his teacup when he says that. Next, back to you.
He looked at his thing.
Teacup.
Call him out.
Does that mean he's lying or he's not lying?
Wait, you just said
lying. You're lying.
Prove it.
You looked down at your tea. You have a tell.
I look at my tea all the time. I cannot drink my tea without looking at it. I would get it on my face. You will have to do better than that. I want the proof that you know I am a lion. You have 4 questions left. Otherwise, I get one of you.
Use the card.
I'ma use you as a rag.
No.
Just use the card. It's a liar.
Right, you've already used the card.
No, that was for something else. That was for talking to him to get perception.
I don't know.
Do it.
Is he always going to be lying? Can we not ask him, are you a Rakshasa? You know what I mean? And if he says no, we're like, you're lying because you are.
Go on, man.
Okay, it's as good a plan as any that I can think of.
Are you a Rakshasa? A Rakshasa.
Rakshasa. He thinks for a moment and says, yes.
Oh, shit.
Okay, good.
Did he look at his teacup?
Doesn't
give me a perception check.
checks.
Remember, you've got a +4 to perception checks.
Oh, good. 21.
21, you can't read him.
Oh.
Can't get a read on him.
That's 2 questions.
2 questions down.
Right.
So we have 3 questions left.
What about you, Caragor?
I'm not a Rakshasa.
No. Well, now, you have 4 questions left. No, wait. No.
Is it like that thing where someone's guarding heaven and someone's guarding hell, and the way you have to discern if which one's lying is you ask both of
But
them?
there's just one of him.
Yeah, no, but it's that old dwarven tale of those 2 guards.
Yeah, I mean, I was also thinking of the...
Yeah.
So you say to one of them, like, if I asked
The other one,
him...
what were you
if he
guarding?
would lie, or then...
No, that only works in that situation because it says the riddle is that one of us always lies and one of us always tells the truth.
Yeah.
Which one is it?
Is it like
But
that?
this is-
No,
that's
it's not
not,
like that at
because
all.
there's only
It's
one of him,
That's
and-
very contextual.
And that's not... Yes.
I mean, literally
Not the
speaking
same
to
situation at all.
One Rakshasa. And sitting in a chair. So I'm not even sure. He keeps saying, "Prove to me I'm a lion." You know what I mean? And I'm sure he says lion.
I think use the card that says the liar. Maybe that proves that he's a liar. It'll float in his face.
I can't think of any other questions to ask him to prove him that he's a liar. I mean,
I hunt prey on the Rakshasa.
You hunt prey on the Rakshasa, you get a bonus on top of your regular bonus. On top of the card bonus.
I've got a question yet. That's the only thing I did.
3 questions left. And then one of you is going to be a Marag.
Use the card.
what would it do though?
We don't know. It's different every time. I
know.
mean, we've used 3
Can
cards
I-
so far. One of them we got wrong, which didn't help. One of them we got right, which didn't really help.
It's so deep.
And then one of them we've got right, which is kind of helping. So
It's happy. But I mean, it's not going to... None of the cards, I don't think, if the way I understand it, are going to be like, poof, like that this situation is resolved. So we're still going to have to figure out if he's a liar and prove he's a liar. So it's not going to be like, oh, you don't have to bother with that anymore.
I don't know, but I mean, I get what Fulton's saying because it seems to be a very specific thing. This is about lies. It is involving one person, and that card says the liar. So I get why the temptation is to use it. I just don't know how many other liars we're going to come across. I mean, it would be a bit derivative to be faced with a liar and then come across a famous liar later on and be like, well, hang on, there's a bunch of liars around here. How do we know which cards to
I'd say
use?
that everyone lies.
Well, can I use my perception on him just to see if
You
I
can... Yeah, what do you want
I'm
to...
looking for clues as to whether he's hiding what he is.
Okay. Yeah,
possible?
go ahead, give me a perception check.
Okay.
And you've got your +4 as well.
Okay, so that is
You're
20.
pretty good at these.
So what's 19 plus 22? Is it like 41 or something?
That's 41, yeah.
41.
41. Okay.
Jeez.
He was lying when he said yes, he was a Rakshasa. He looked at the teacup again, and you can see he did think about it for a moment, but then he did give the tell. So he definitely he has lied every question you've asked.
Right.
So you've got to come up with proof. How are you going to prove that?
Yeah.
So,
What you?
He was lying about being a Rakshasa.
Why don't you just do Zone of
Then
Truth?
we could like kill him, and then he'd just turn to goo. And that would be proof
No.
of it.
wouldn't
This is not. It's not helpful. Okay. So, can we say this away? So
You can have a little
it's not-
sidebar. Yeah.
So we know that he is not what he says he is. We know that he has lied every time that we have spoken to him. We have 3 questions left. How can we prove? We need to make him show what he really is.
what do we know about Rakshasas? Where do they come from?
The sea?
Don't think they come from the sea. If they're not fair, then
what kind of
What check would it be, Dan?
what check would it be?
Religion to know about Rakshasas.
Okay, I've got. I'll try again with my religion. Oh, for fuck's sake! No, I got the same again.
Okay, so you don't know anything about Rakshasas, but think about the fact that because your perception check. Think about the fact that he was lying when he said he was a Rakshasa. You know that when he said, "Yes, I am a Rakshasa," that was a lie. So you know that.
Okay.
Well, what about because they're all made in the man molds? So he's not really a Rakshasa. He's like
but he was lying about that as well. Like.
Yeah, could have been lying about that, but also it might have been like us, could have come from the outside world to here. I don't know if
I don't think he did say he'd never been outside of this realm. He had no knowledge of the world outside.
Could have been a lie.
God damn it, I wish I knew more about Rakshasa stuff. God.
I would have thought if anyone knew anything about Rakshasas, it would be you tonight, but never mind.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
It's all right.
Should we just kill him?
But no.
Okay.
I mean, if we've...
Just preemptively give him Fulton. And then exchange Fulton for the scarf.
could we give him Fulton and then you could annoy him to the point where he just wants to give us a scarf?
Yeah?
Maybe... if I...
You can't give him Bubba before any of you. Don't worry, Cole.
Like if I heal him, it might reveal what he is. If I maybe
Dispel magic,
or that I suppose.
I think possibly he was lying because he'd like to think he's a Rakshasa, but he's aware that he is a simulated, like not simulation. What's the word? Sort of, all of this is none of this is real. None of this world is real. It's all just. I'm pretty sure we're in the machine in a sort of a micro universe.
Dispel illusion or something.
It's not an illusion. It looks like it's been made. Look at. Well, no, but I mean, look. Whenever we've killed anything, what did it do? It didn't go poof and disappear like an illusion. It melted it was a construct.
We don't know that things can't cast magic spells in here, apart from us. It might. We can't rule out.
I'm sure. I don't have Dispel Illusion. Because we never. I mean, but literally out of character. When it's the last time we ever came across an illusion that needed dispelling? But I wonder. I don't know. It's quite difficult.
Do you have Dispel magic?
We can't ask anything about Rakshasas because we don't know anything about Rakshasas. So we can't disprove that he is a Rakshasa. What do we know that is certainty that we can ask him on a yes/no thing? But even then, he could just say yes, and then, all right, he's not lying. But if he's lied on every question, that means he lies for every question, which means the next question we ask is probably going to be a lie. So, what was the other questions? Do you like Fulton? He said what?
He said yes.
Which was a lie, so he doesn't like Fulton. He said he's a Rakshasa. That was a lie, which means he's not Rakshasa. So, arguably, going through statistics, the next question we ask him, he will say, will be a lie, going from statistics. Mm-hmm. So, we ask him something that we can prove. He has to lie. We go, we know that's a lie because we have what? What is, how can we prove, Velda, you are not a necromancer? No, we can't prove it.
You can, because I'm not.
Can we, without a shadow of a doubt, prove that you are not a necromancer? Actually, that's too nebulous. Let's go with something really basic. Is MZ in Fulton's axe?
Don't know. I haven't seen him. We've only got Fulton's word for that.
Yeah. No, we know.
Can you manifest him?
No.
Oh, for fuck's... What have we got that can prove? Am I holding a fucking... Is there a longbow on my person? Is there a composite longbow on my person? The answer is yes. If he lies, he will say no. We have proof. I will bring it out. He's a liar. Right? We still got two questions left.
Let's try this. Go.
Do I have a composite longbow on my person?
Of course not.
Okay. I don't have to check if that's a lie, surely, because I know that's a lie.
It's up to you. No.
I bring out the composite longbow. That's a lie.
Smiles. This is... You're not as dumb as you look.
Bloody hell.
That was fun. And I'm sorry, dwarf. But I don't like you.
That was dead rude.
Looks like I don't get a rag today. Really well. He puts his hand to his teacup and takes hold of the tab for the tea bag. That's right, they have donkey tea bags in this realm. And he lifts it up. In fact, a chain, and on it is a glittering blue gemstone. This is my token. It was taken from the dancing scarf of God when we devoured there. You'll put it with the other. You will put it in your hand. You will notice something. And he holds it out to the four of you.
Caragol takes it.
It takes it. If you concentrate and you feel it gently tugging a little. Like it's gently tugging not enough to kind of really get a sense of a direction, but you can feel it's like holding a magnet somewhere near, and there's metal nearby. Yeah, it's a gentle tug.
Ooh.
The more of these
it's
you
gently
have,
tugging.
Follow it.
Can't.
Oh.
No, one is not enough. Once you have all of them, though, once you have enough of the gems, then the pull will be irresistible. It will lead you straight to the fortress.
Okay, great.
Let's go to the other person with the man molds.
Weaver.
The Weaver.
Where can we find the Weaver? Actually, where can't we find the Weaver?
He smiles. You're catching on very quickly. No, don't worry. I won't always lie to you. But sometimes I might. You are welcome to stay here in the Midnight Circus while you are in the realm if you like. There are plenty of tents that are not attended to. It can be very comfortable for you. And don't worry about the clowns when they come back. They won't remember you. Now
Great.
You want to know anything about? You want to know about the conspirators?
Who's this TikTok man?
The TikTok man.
And why does he only have 60 seconds each time he moves? Whatever it is, I never use TikTok.
He's great at dancing, though.
Yeah.
He's constantly reacting to other people.
Yes.
The TikTok man lives in the volcano. You must have heard it rumble. There's a volcano up on the horizon. He has a workshop there where he keeps the realm running. It is the TikTok man's job to make sure that the sun rises every day and the sun sets and the moon comes up and the weather works and everything in the realm keeps functioning. But he constantly needs help. That is why he always seeks out some of the creatures, some of the infant storykin from the man molds. They have power. They can be used as fuel for his fantasies to help him run the realm. He is constantly overworked. But he used to come here sometimes. Now he never has time. But if you're going there, make sure you wear something cool. It's a volcano after all. What else do you want to know?
What was the other one? TikTok man and
the Weaver.
The Night
Peddler. The Weaver.
Oh, and then something else.
The Night Peddler.
Oh, that's it.
The Night Peddler, he is a tricky one to find. He travels the wastelands outside of the realm, beyond the Briar. You'll see outside of this carnival is a thick briar, very hard to make your way through. It would take a lot of navigating to cut your way through the thorns, but you can do it. But beyond that, there is the endless wasteland. It stretches on as far as you could see, just sand and rock and scorching sun in all directions. You could walk for years and never find what you are looking for. Out in the wastelands in his caravan, that is where roams the Night Peddler. They say he can get you anything that you want, but there is always a price from a Night Peddler. What else can I tell you? I'm very much like an NPC. Got a lot of conversation. I feel like we're at a Starfield.
What are the names of the other conspirators?
The other names.
Sorry, I just keep what?
No, great. As long as I'm just going to be 8 names.
Oh no, that's what should I?
There's a Bramblestone, the Prince of Wolves.
Shit, hold on. Bramblestone, Prince of Wolves. Yep, got it. No,
write these down.
I can write these down. I can put these in some notes.
He's starting a notes field. That's all it took. 260 something episodes to get him to take it down or not.
Bramblestone.
Right. You might want to draw a map of the realm, Oliver. I know you're good at maps.
I'm an expert at maps. Cartography is my bag, baby.
Always lying.
Yes, that was nice.
The Bramblestone, the Prince of Wolves, he marches through the Briar Patch. Then far off to the east, in the Demon's Fen, there is the Barrow King, a ferocious spirit that watches over a cursed fen.
What was his name?
Barrow King.
The Barrow
King.
Not Barry King.
Not Barry King.
Not the Barrel King.
No. The Wheelbarrow King.
I've got deals on barrows.
You want a wheelbarrow? Come on down.
Come on down to the Barrow King. Barry King. The Barrow King. You probably want to stop by the Sanguine Playhouse sometimes. I kind of buy the Sanguine Playhouse.
There's some theater on there for us?
See, there's a theater there. I hate the theater. It take away the people who want to come and see entertainment. Nobody wants to see the circus anymore. They want to go to see this new
What if it was a play about a circus?
A play about the circus, you say?
Yeah.
What if it was a play about you?
Interesting. Perhaps we could do that. Ballimore and Ballimar. They look after that.
That was Barrymore.
Barrymore and Barrymore.
Michael Barrymore.
Michael Barrymore.
And then far to the south, there is if you want the last gem, you want to go to the south where there is a garden. The garden is haunted by ghosts. It is the place where God died.
Oh. How big is God?
So is this where you stripped the god of all the pieces of
This is where we devoured God.
You devour, okay.
And you ate him.
Yes.
Is this her tongue?
Hold on. Oh, sorry. Can I just check?
Yes.
So I've got Bramblestone, the Prince of Wolves, who stalks the briars.
See.
I've got the Night Peddler, who is beyond the briar.
See.
In the east, there's Demon's Fen with the Barrow King.
The Barrow King.
Then there's the Sanguine Playhouse. You didn't say where that was.
The Sanguine Playhouse is to the northeast.
Northeast, all right. No, and it's mysteriously away from swimming pools. And that's run by Ballymore and Barrymore. You've got the TikTok man who lives in a volcano.
See.
The Weaver,
Mazelli the Weaver. Yeah. Her workshop is to the northwest.
Marzelli to the northwest. Oh, damn you, spell check. Marzelli to the northwest. And then you've got in the south, the Haunted Garden.
Don't
place
worry
where God died.
Don't worry about the spell check. By halfway through this story arc, it'll be converting real words to these bullshit words.
Yes,
Once it starts learning it.
Is that all? Because it seems to be a bit light on number of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
We're currently in one, and the
8.
Patchwork Prince is the other.
Yeah, so that's all of them.
Ah, the Patchwork Prince, of course, yes.
Where do you suggest that we start? Did you have a suggestion for the start?
See, I would suggest to start here by taking in a show. Wait until the dead bears are back. They're very good on their unicycles.
It didn't sound very good in that fight.
Wait,
I was having a poo, but they sounded like they kept falling off.
Yeah,
where did you have a poo?
Where?
Yeah, see.
I had a poo in the just in the ring.
You did a poo in the ring?
I did a poo in the ring. I did. And then I set it on fire. And I rode a unicycle over it. No, everyone thought it was very entertaining.
You hear
Poop
from
jumper,
outside.
that's what they call me.
Bring back Bernie Poop Man!
Bernie Poop Man.
Bernie Poop Man.
Doesn't he run the F1?
Incredible.
Right.
All right, off we go.
To where?
So, I don't know, what did you say?
Let's
Which
go
one's
to
the
the
closest?
Weaver.
Didn't we ask if there was a suggestion? Of
Which one's the closest?
Weaver.
Which one's they didn't say that.
Yeah, they did.
No, he didn't.
Off to the Weaver.
You just want to see the man mold, don't you?
Yeah.
You can't eat it. It's not actual mold. No.
Moldy man.
The moldy man.
Which one did you say was closest?
He didn't yet. They didn't.
See, I mean, the Briar is probably closest, but...
To the Briar.
But there's no guarantee you will find the Bramblestone at any point. He is
somewhere in the briar. You simply have to find him.
Let's go to the briar and shout his name.
Cool.
Okay.
I've heard tell if you shout it 3 times and then take off your trousers, he will appear. You can start, Bolton.
Okay.
Oh, no, wait, you're not wearing any trousers.
Yeah.
What happened to your clothes again?
Took him off.
All right, fair enough.
It's too hot.
It is quite warm. What is the temperature like?
I'd like temperate, kind of cool night.
Right.
It's not, it's kind of similar to the climate in Varisia.
Okay.
So yeah, it's night. It's cool, but it's nighttime. Very well. You want to stay here for a while, or you want to get on your way?
We're going straight away.
Do we need to rest? How people's spells and other stuff like that? Or are we okay?
Don't know, Fulton, how are your spells?
He actually has one now.
I have one, and I have not used it.
Seems pretty good to me. What are you two? Do you need a little sleep here? You're feeling a bit weak and feeble.
Quite possibly, maybe some kind of rest would be of.
I've cast a couple of spells. Yes, a bit of my lightning's gone, but I mean, I'm good to carry on if you want. But I just wondered. Literally, our party healer over there is sort of because we did heal the chef.
Yeah.
And you've healed us a bit, haven't you? Or?
Yeah, I've used a few of. So I mean, I don't know. I wasn't actually in the fight, was I? But
yeah.
Did we say that?
Basically, anyone who's in the fight, are we good? Are you good?
Yeah. I'm all right.
All right.
Yep.
Let's go.
Then I will see you back here at some point.
Bye.
Yes, we'll pop back in for some tea.
Don't worry, you're never welcome here. He smiles to you.
Cool. And I'm not stealing this rug. Just walks out under his leg.
Just walk out with a rug over your shoulder.
Oh, is it like a massive rug?
Yeah, it's like a big rug.
Oh, no, fuck
that
that.
we could all have sat on.
I thought it was like a little rug, like a little sort of like magic carpet sized rug. Not like a fucking massive Persian.
It's
just
Oh yeah, it's a proper over the shoulder job if you want to walk out with it.
Right, no.
Why aren't you taking that, Velda?
What?
It's a good rug.
I can't. Well, I just had bad shoulders.
You got bad shoulders?
Not really. It was weak.
Oh, I thought you looked pretty rugged.
Oh, well, thanks. Hey. Oh, I see what you mean there. Yes, yeah.
I lost it. And optimism nailed it.
You got it.
I lost the thread for a moment there. So yes. Well, yes, vaguely weaving sort of like thing. Sorry, I thought that had you on the floor. Right, let's go.
That was very funny.
Thanks. You should see my poop act.
He's lying.
Damn it! Right, I'm off.
So you
Velda leaves.
You really underlaid that.
Hey! Actually, I'll take it back. Can we stay? Can I just stay here? Please, this lot can go on. I'll just.
You just proved the existence of underlay in this fantasy world.
In this fantasy world.
That's how carpets work. God. Right. Okay. So you head out of the out of the circus, and you can see now the moon is starting to dip down towards the trees. It's kind of there's this crescent moon that's on a long arm, and it is now almost dipped below the trees. And off in what you guess is the east, you can see a glow coming, but it seems it's a glow like a glow from a torch. You can just see it on the horizon. It's just kind of reflected off what looks like the wooden ceiling that is the sky. As you can see, the sun seems to be on the verge of coming up.
What was his name again?
Who?
Prince of Wolves and the Bramble Patch.
Bramble Patch.
Prince of
Bramblestone.
Wolves. Bramblestone. It is I, Fulton Battlestone. We are both having stone in the name.
That's good stone chat, yeah.
If you do not come out, I am the superior stone. Come out and face me.
There is no reply from the tangled forest.
Come on.
Come on, you bugger.
Come on.
Got to go in and look for him, haven't we?
Aye.
Really? We have to go into it? It looks so tangly.
We don't have to. We could go to somebody else first.
No,
we've got to do all of them eventually. We're fucking here.
I mean, we do, but I think the briars, they seem to surround the entire middle bit of this realm. So this isn't like the only place you can access briars.
No, it's the only place. Sorry.
All right.
Unless we set fire to it.
Yeah.
That would be extremely bad, I'd say, because this entire world looks like it's made of wood.
Let's do it.
So we can set in some men, Zelda. Some men. Watch the world.
I don't want to be
burn.
in it when it
I
burns.
just want to watch the world burn.
They do. Hey, Stone Man.
It's not going to work.
We're going to set fire to your bramble beard.
Who's Stone Man?
The stone guy that we're talking to.
What stone guy?
the stone man.
He's called something stone.
Bramblestone.
Bramblestone.
Oh, Bramblestone. Right, okay.
Yeah.
You're not talking to someone. Like, you're just shouting.
It's just a
You're
stone man
shouting at
standing there being like,
You're shouting at a wood that you were told somewhere there is somebody in that wood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Called Bramblestone, right?
You know what I could do? I could just turn into a dinosaur and just smash the wood, and you can make a path, and you can just follow me. Sound good?
Yeah, right.
Fuck it.
Great. Okay, good.
Shania transforms into an enormous dinosaur. What kind of dinosaur does Shania turn into?
Well, let's see, shall we? I will be a brontosaurus. Because they're big, aren't they?
They're big and slow, with a little thin
slow
neck.
And,
tiny head.
and she can eat some of the brambles on the way.
Well, I tell you what, we're going to make some excellent progress for the next 5 minutes.
A massive brontosaurus appears and rears up in front of all of you, towering over the brambles. Shania, from your vantage point, looking around, you can see off in the brambles, you think you can see in one direction, you can see a great volcano rising up, in a little way off. You can see what looks like a small town in another direction, and then somewhere else there's sort of some low hills, and you can see some smoke coming from it. Looks like there might be a sort of settlement over there, and then far beyond it you can see like a desert just stretching off in all sorts of directions. You appear to be kind of right at the heart of this forest at the moment. You're right at the center of it where you are.
All right. She tries to communicate to them. She can't. She's a dancer.
Yep.
And starts stomping through
Shania.
and making way, hitting with her head and chewing stuff and stomping.
Chewing and stomping,
making a path.
swinging your neck, you stomp off into the brambles, felling trees and knocking bushes aside, clearing a mighty path for everyone to follow for 60 seconds. After which you shrink back down to yourself, and Shania is left standing, chewing on a leaf. About kind of 100 meters into the wood.
Wow.
That was fucking epic, if short-lived.
Okay.
You right, Shania?
Yeah. So how did we do?
Well, we got 60 seconds into the brambles.
Oh wait, have you guys even moved?
The others, you can see those about 100 meters behind, just standing, looking back.
Is that as far as I got?
Yeah.
Shit, I thought I'd get further than that.
Do you see anything?
But I did see some stuff. I saw over there, there's like a volcano thing, and over there was a place with smoke and stuff, and we appear to be in the center of everything. So that's cool.
We're in the center of everything.
Yeah. Of all the places we need to go.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, I guess we have to just keep.
So it's not impenetrable. It's like I described it in the past, like kind of like Fangorn forest, or like Lord of the Rings. It's thick, ancient-looking forest, and there's a lot of brambles and things. But you can pick your way through it. It's just real slow going, unless you're super good at making your way through the wilds. Unless you have skills and things that would affect that. But yes, you can just walk into the woods if you want to.
Well, looks like that's our only option. Come on, Jin.
Come on, get behind me.
Yeah, come on, let's just keep going.
Get behind me then.
I made a start for you, lazy fox.
You all catch up. You go through the very short but very complete devastation until you catch up with Shania, and then you see the wood stretching away before you. You all kind of take a look at each other, look behind you where you can see a wooden sun beginning to rise on an arm above the brambles behind you. And then you step into the darkness of the briar of the Harrowed Realm, And that is where we leave it for tonight.
This week's episode was made possible by our patrons, and especially the Danger of the Week, Chris Marsh. To get your name on the show, go to patreon.com/Danger Club Podcast.